You know the Victorian election is very close because we have press conferences every day from the leaders. We heard from Matthew Guy. Here is the Premier Daniel Andrews making a health announcement.
For that minimum staffing level, that's all about better patient care and the ultimate way of valuing the work that nurses and midwives do. Now, it's not about the past though. We've got an equally ambitious agenda, and I don't have the bit of paper in front of me, but we made a series of announcements about further enhancing nurse and midwife to patient ratios in high dependency units, in ICU, in our very busy maternity wards for that night shift. The list goes on and on. We are the party of nurse to patient ratios. We are the party of respecting our nurses and midwives. And you know what? We listen to them as well. I have sat down over these years, and certainly more recently, a really intensive program of sitting down and listening to our nurses and midwives, and they've helped to write our positive plan. That's why we're so proud to put it forward, and that's why we're confident that we'll be able to fundamentally deliver it. Nursing degrees free next year, and a $5,000 sign-on bonus for those nurses who graduate this year, next year and the year after and choose the public system. Together with ratio enhancements and not health cuts, but funding health properly. All of that is critically important to having more nurses and more midwives and giving them the environment where they can provide the very best care.
The Royal Australian College of GPs has previously opposed funds as being able to prescribe and dispense of oral contraceptive pills. Have you consulted them in relation to this plan, and how do you alleviate those concerns?
Well, I think it's really important to acknowledge that there's a big movement away perhaps from consultation to taking action. Queensland, New South Wales and now Victoria, if we are re-elected on Saturday, are making these changes. This is just common sense, and the best thing is to find common ground where you can work together as a team, and that's what we do. But ultimately, elections are about the future and about outlining to the community what the elements of our positive plan are. And we don't, well, no, the AMA is not running in this election. Labor is though, and we've got a positive...
Well, apparently he's the man with a positive plan. Daniel Andrews looking like he will be returned as a Victorian Premier this Saturday. And of course, talking about health, a big theme of the People's Forum last night.